Today I'm joined by the Lloydminster Bobcats head coach, Brad Rihela, and he is here today to talk to us about the AJHL showcase, as well as in a very exciting week for the Bobcats coming up this week. And so thank you so much for being with me today, Brad.
Yeah, thanks for having me on.
All right, Brad. So you guys were down in Calgary for the AJHL showcase. I know it wasn't maybe the best day in terms of wins down there at the showcase, but overall, what was the feeling for you guys being there and seeing all the other teams as well during the AJHL showcase?
Yeah, it's always a good experience going to those events, and for me being first time at the AJHL showcase and having a lot of experience with events like that in BC, I was extremely impressed with just the show that the league put on. It was really well run, and everything was extremely professional. So obviously a lot of good hockey played, and a good experience for our players too, just to get in that environment and go through that process.
And just for those who aren't aware, what exactly is the AJHL showcase kind of meant for those players and for the league in general?
Yeah, so it's basically a one-stop shop for Alberta Junior A Hockey League players, and it brings in a lot of NHL scouts, college scouts, Division I, Division III, and just basically an opportunity for all those people and all those different hockey staffs to come to one building and be able to watch the whole league play. So every team plays 2 games, and it's just from a scouting perspective, it's a great event, and I think. From all the feedback I heard, it sounded like Calgary did an amazing job, and it seemed that way to me as well from what I saw.
And so you guys are now with these AJHL showcase games are now quite into the main part of the season, and we're coming to the now end of the first month. What has been the feeling for you as the head coach with how the Bobcats have played throughout these first just under 10 games?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of positives, but there's some things too that we need to shore up. I mean, I thought this weekend, obviously, we weren't at our best, and I thought we were a little passive. I didn't think we attacked the game enough. I didn't think we took enough pride in what our identity was. I'm not going to say that the effort wasn't there, because I find with our players, there's always effort. They're a really good group of hardworking guys, and but our execution and just the way we attack the game wasn't there. So that's going to be a big focus for us today. Coach Jeff and Coach Sheldon are on the ice with some of the guys right now, shoring up some details. And then, practice today, practice tomorrow will just be about, just having more of an attacking mindset and really getting after teams. And that's what we're looking forward to doing Wednesday night against Spruce.
And so with that game against Spruce Wednesday night, they are the team that made it in the old North Division up to the finals there. So one of the best teams in the league in the previous year, as well as you guys have 2 other games throughout this week. Talk to me about preparing for those games and the things as you mentioned, what you're going to do to try and get now back over 500.
Yeah, I mean, we have to, I always go one game at a time. So just speaking to Wednesday against Spruce Grove, we just need to attack them and really dictate how the game's going to be played. We've gotten into a bit of a rut the last couple with, and there's a bunch of factors there, but at the end of the day, we've just kind of sat back a little bit too much and been a little too passive with the things we're doing. And so that's been a big focus for us. We went through the video today. As a coaching staff, we're just spending a lot of time trying to correct those details, and no better place than at home to get ourselves back on track. So it's one of those things. If you don't like pressure, you shouldn't coach or play at this level. And there is a bit of pressure on us now, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing for our players to go through, and it's a good thing for our staff too. So it's just get back to work Wednesday night and get back in the win column.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Brad, for all this information and the talk today. And yes, we will definitely see you and the rest of the crew on Wednesday night when you guys take on the Spruce Grove Saints in the Civic Center.
Awesome. Thanks so much. Appreciate you having me on.